So let's talk about the day of the ride. I know 70% of you are racers. So you're used to showing up, putting your stuff in the transition areas. I got the name right, and getting ready. The MS ride is not a race. Some people treat it like a race, but it's definitely not a race. And it's a fun event. It's a fun chance to ride, to have conversations, to stop at the stops, actually take a time to actually eat a sandwich, or they have these awesome like granola, peanut butter sandwich things. The PB sandwiches are awesome. So, from what I heard this morning on a training ride, you got to beat Amanda to them because she actually takes them home for like a month's supply. So, you got to hustle. So, the things to remember, as you can see there, it is dark for those of you starting the 75 to 100 mile ride. It is dark when you start. So, headlights, take advantage of the free inspection from the bike shops. Action Wheels, Caffeinated, Peddlers, all of those have the free inspection, and with that you actually get free service. So when we have a flat tire, and somebody will have a flat tire or multiple flat tires, someone will be there to help you. It's free. It's part of the support of the ride. You got to bring water bottles. This is not like a race where you can stop and get a cup. You need a water bottle. If you show up with nothing, you're going to be drinking out of the, I don't even know, like I guess out of your hands. And then one other recommendation, you do? Oh, nice. I've done this 6 years and nobody told me that. All right. I've done this 6 years. At least one of the days it's rained every weekend that we've done this, at least that I can recall. You put your phone and any other valuables in a Ziploc. It's a long day out on the bike, and you do not want to find a wet phone when you get done. So that's just a quick tidbit. As far as the ride, the first start time. If you guys want to gather, anybody that's doing the 75 to 100, if you could gather over here afterward, Tom Cavallero, Tom, I'd be happy to answer any questions you have. He's also got a start point designated where you can meet, so we can all ride together as a group out of the start if you'd like. That starts bright and early, 6:15 pre-start, 6:45 official kickoff at the Patco station.
Can I just touch on one thing?
Yep.
For anybody who's not aware of our information that's up here, the check-in is if you do not have a rider number. If you have your rider number, you are set to go, have it on you, ready to go, and meet your team. You do not have to check in day of. That's a big difference for a lot of the other events that are out there. So the pre-start is really for anybody doing the 7,500 miles, so you want to make sure you are in the vicinity of the Woodcrest station. I'd say no later than 5:45 at the very latest, because it is going to be crazy packed. That's where the biggest start is. And then the official kickoff is 6:45, so anybody doing the regular 75 that's on the slower pace, that's when they'll go. But just to clarify, for any of our check-ins, only if you need a rider number.
Okay. The 45 milers, they get to sleep in and start at the 10:30 start. I think I can see people changing their numbers right now. But the Atlantic Commerce Center in Hamilton will be the start point for that. Amanda is going to be our point person for that, and we'll be over in that corner afterward. She'll also be meeting with anybody that's doing the 25 that has any questions on the 25 miler. The 25 mile start is at 8:30, and that is starting out of Oakcrest High School in Mays Landing. It's important to note, these are not actually rest areas, as far as I understand. So if you're going to meet somebody at the 45 or the 25, you actually need to find another designated meeting spot along the route. They will not be starting at the same spot where you're riding through to stop. A quick thing just to touch on, the MS Society always pushes on us for this, and I don't blame them, because having done this ride, it's a big crowd. There are imagine 7,000 people riding through your neighborhood on a Saturday. We just ask that, as wearing our jersey, just be courteous of overall etiquette, and use common sense as far as not crowding. The single file is only realistic in certain circumstances, but do your best to just be courteous and communicate with your other riders. Obviously, with these smiles, you can see what the finish line and the Ocean City experience is all about. You get to cross that finish line, celebrate, have some fun, see your kids, and smile a whole lot. What we're looking to do here this year is we're going to have a designated cheer zone. There's a house at 4th and Corinthian? 4th and Corinthian. There are restrooms just around the corner from there. Tell your kids, your family, your friends, if you want to be there, if you want to just join in with the orange wave of people, that's the place to be. 4th and Corinthian, we're going to make a lot of noise and be out in front of all of the other cheer zones. So the first team people see after they come over the bridge is Amanda's Angels. So that's a great place to send your. We're also doing the post-ride gathering is going to be at the Bayside Center. All of this stuff will be available in an email to you guys, so you don't have to memorize it. But at the Bayside Center, which is on the Bay, at 5th and Bay, we're going to have the post-ride team party from 1 to 4 p.m. That's the place where we're going to actually take the team photo. There's an opportune spot there where we can get a photo of the 2 bridges behind the whole team. And the bridges, if you haven't done them, will be memorable. So that'll be in the background. And then the other thing is we're going to do a team photo at 2:30. So if you guys are in and available and in town, come on over. We'd love to get as many of us as we can for the team photo at 2:30 at the post-ride party. And then finally at 7 o'clock, we're meeting. If you're in town and you've got your kids in town or other people in town, you want to come up to the boardwalk. We had a really cool experience last year where we took the kids to the rides all together at like 7 o'clock. We were going to meet at 7 o'clock at 7th and Corinthian, and they had a blast. They were all in their little orange T-shirts, and it was easy to spot, except my one daughter who wore white because she had to. But everybody wore the orange. We had a rainbow in behind us, which was kind of a nice little, way to end the day. But it was a great party. So be there, bring your kids, make a day of it, have some fun with it. We'll be in touch soon we're going to do a winter party. We're going to do fundraisers throughout the year. And next year, we're looking at, a realistic goal of raising, we're going to get to 100 riders, and we're looking to raise $50,000. So need your help for that, need your support. So let's make that happen.